feel really grateful to be in the position I'm in, and I honestly did not expect to have like any fans when I came here. Like I had no expectations in that sort of way, and I think fans liked that. I don't know. I don't really get it, honestly. If I'm being honest, at the end of the day, I don't get it, but I feel super great.
If you enjoy basketball or just a good underdog story, you should listen to what Kate Martin and Lexie Hall did. These two began as underappreciated players who fought their way up the ranks and now have big brands vying for their business with endorsement deals that could alter the course of the WNBA as a whole.
Had a family full of athletes, love playing sports, making the WNBA roster. That's always been a goal of mine. It's a dream come true. It's a really cool time to be a part of Unrivaled and this growth of women's sports.
We're discussing huge names. This is bigger than basketball. It's about breaking down barriers, making history, and demonstrating to the world that these women are more than just athletes. Who is she, what's the deal, and how is this upending the entire sports world? Stay tuned because we're going deep, and I promise you'll be glued to the screen until the very end. But before we get into the good stuff, take a moment to like this video. Partnerships, life-changing contracts, and the kind of recognition that proves women's basketball is finally getting the respect it deserves. Additionally, by joining our team and subscribing to the channel, you'll always be up to speed on the most recent WNBA news, expert analysis, and summaries of key movements. Just like this, don't miss anything. We've covered every angle, so press the like button. Let's dive right in when you subscribe. Let's start by discussing Kate Martin, a player who initially believed she would become a typical Joe Schmo rather than a professional athlete. However, she proved everyone wrong, and today she is a rising WNBA star and a brand favorite. After being selected by the Las Vegas Knights with the 18th overall pick, it wasn't an easy journey. Aces Martin faced difficulties with little playing time, but if we know anything about her, it's that she never backs down from a challenge. She dug deep and kept working hard, and now she's getting ready for a new chapter with the Golden State Valkyries, where she will finally have the chance to show off her true abilities. But wait, the excitement doesn't end on the court. Kate Martin has just inked deals with Levi's and Athleta, two powerhouse brands that stand for empowerment, resiliency, and style. She was chosen by Levi's as their newest ambassador because of her genuineness and strong bond with youthful, socially concerned followers. Athleta went one step further and included Martin as a voice and face in the creation and testing of new items designed especially for female athletes. Let's be honest about influence. Martin is known for being the glue that keeps a team together, and she is now demonstrating that she can do the same in the business world. She is actively involved in bringing new ideas and innovation to the brand she represents, whether it be in business or basketball. Her work ethic is unmatched. Martin demonstrates that teamwork pays off in multiple ways. According to Martin, "My voice matters," which is why they are all about empowering women and elevating voices. That's the key. This isn't just an endorsement, it's about influence and using a platform for something greater than sports. In addition to being a basketball player, Kate Martin is a leader, innovator, and role model in the push for increased recognition in women's sports. Now that we've seen how dominant Martin is on the court and in the business world, let's change the subject and discuss another game changer making waves. Let's move on to Lexie Hall, the Indiana Fever guard who is demonstrating that hard work pays off. From a high school star to warming the WNBA bench for 2 years, Hall's path to success hasn't been simple, but when the time came, she seized it. In the 2024 season, her shooting percentage soared, and she scored a career-high 22 points against Seattle, demonstrating how much she had improved in the league. Her success on the court has also opened up a lot of opportunities in the business. Hall was enlisted as a brand ambassador by World Athleta after they were struck by her tenacious leadership and dedication to motivating young female athletes, but she didn't stop there. Hall defied expectations by forming 2 surprising partnerships. Some feminine care products and dog food. Yes, you read correctly. Hall is taking a risk by directly addressing taboos surrounding women's health. She is using her platform to normalize discussions about periods and send a powerful message that female athletes need not be afraid to talk about their health. In the meantime, her collaboration with MAV, a high-end dog food company, perfectly captures her personality. Not only is Hull a proud dog mom, and this endorsement is as personal as it gets, but she has also partnered with Academy Sports and Outdoors, a company that aims to make sports accessible to young people. She has been surprising young fans at local stores with gear and encouraging the next generation of athletes to pursue their dreams. This demonstrates that Hull is more than just a gifted player. She is a mentor, a leader, and a role model who is influencing the direction of basketball. Hull is demonstrating that WNBA players are not only competitors on the court but also influential figures in business and social change with her fearless approach to brand partnerships and dedication to making a difference. There's no telling how far she'll go, and speaking of powerful athletes, she's a game changer in today's sports marketing landscape because she stays true to herself whether she's working out hard to raise awareness of health issues or selecting the best basketball gear for creating a stir-await the news regarding Aya. Boston's most recent action. You must be enjoying the video if you've watched it thus far, so why don't you take a moment to click the follow button? It's completely free, very easy to use, and helps us continue to provide you with more amazing content, especially if you're a WNBA fan. Whether it's player spotlights, game highlights, or behind-the-scenes footage, we've got you covered. Additionally, by following, you'll never miss a beat when it comes to your favorite teams and players. Let's get back to discussing Aaliyah. When Boston, the former college standout turned WNBA powerhouse, first joined the league, some people questioned her size, her style of play, and whether she could make the switch to the professional level. However, Boston chose to ignore the criticism and went on to become one of the league's best players. By the 2024 season, Boston was dominating on both ends of the court, averaging an impressive 14 points and 8.9 rebounds per game. Her ability to control the paint, crash the boards, and lead her team made her an essential part of the Indiana Fever's comeback, and she instantly earned back-to-back All-Star honors, solidifying her status as one of the most exciting players to watch. Boston has inked a multi-year contract with the sports behemoth, joining a select group of WNBA players like Candace Parker. However, this goes beyond simply wearing the newest Adidas trainers while playing. Boston is leaving Allen actively participates in product development, contributing her experience as a top athlete to the brand's next designs. Her suggestions enable Adidas to produce basketball equipment specifically suited to female players' requirements. Demonstrating once more how influential women's basketball is in the shoe market, but there's more. Boston and Hull are now collaborating with Aflac, yes, an insurance company, to promote health and wellness in an entertaining and interesting way. Boston and Hull are utilizing their platforms to inform supporters about the value of healthcare and financial security in addition to simply supporting a brand. This collaboration extends beyond sports. It's about having a significant influence on communities and demonstrating to players that future planning is just as vital as performing well on the court. Boston's transformation from an unheralded talent to an all-star and brand ambassador is evidence of her tenacity and hard work. She is more than just an athlete. She is a leader, a representation of resiliency, and an inspiration to young athletes everywhere. She is demonstrating that anything is achievable with dedication, and she is only just beginning. Talking about game changers, let's take a moment to consider the wider picture since these endorsements are significant not just for the players but also for the WNBA, which is expanding more quickly than ever.